Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. So today's yoga with weights. Let's get started lying down on our mat. So today we're going to come down onto our belly. Coming down onto your mat. And then when you get there, bring your arms down alongside of your body. Taking one cheek down to the mat, doesn't matter which one. A little lengthening of the neck here. Eyes begin to close down. Let the muscles begin to relax. Body becomes heavy. And let your mat, the ground, support you here. Focusing on our pranayama, our breathing here. Lips start to close down. Draw the air in through your nose. Feel like you're fogging up a mirror here, so those whisper muscles in the back of your throat begin to activate. Breath should start sounding like an ocean wave. Let's take 3 breaths here together. So wherever you are, exhale all the air out of your body. And let's begin. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. Breath out 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in, filling up, lungs expand. Pause here. As you exhale, release all the air out of your body. Last time through, breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. Sip in a little bit more air here at the top. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly open up your eyes. Come back into the room. From here, bring your chin down onto the mat. Arms stay down alongside of your body. Big toes come together to touch. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, move into locust. So start to lift the chest, lift the arms, lift the legs. Draw the shoulders down your back, long neck. Rotate your inner thighs up towards the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fill up. Empty it out. Last breath in, take a little bit more lift here. And then as you empty out, release yourself down to the mat. Opposite cheek comes down onto the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fill up. Empty it out. Last breath in. Last breath out. From here, take your elbows out east to west. Make field goal arms. Take a deep breath in. Breath out. Bring your chin back down onto the mat. Come back to center, moving into locust. Fill up. This time as you empty out, lift yourself up off the mat. Draw shoulder blades together. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale it out. Keeping lifted here on your next inhale, reach your arms long out in front of you. And then as you exhale, take the elbows back out east to west. Breathe in, take it long. Breath out, draw it in. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, draw the elbows in one more time. Inhale, take it long. Exhale, elbows out east to west. Breathe in, lift up a little bit higher. And then as you breathe out, release yourself down to the mat. Draw hands under your shoulders. Toes curl under. Breathe in, press up, high plank, hold here. Belly up and in. Slight tuck of the tailbone. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale it out. Last breath in, flowing through that. So as you breathe out, lower yourself down to the mat. Elbows out east to west, fill up, lift up. Empty out, hands and feet come down. Curl under your toes, breathe in, press up, high plank. Breath out, take it back down to the mat. As you fill up, lift up for locust. Empty out, hands and feet come down. Toes curl under, breathe in, press it up. Last time through, breath out, release yourself down. Inhale, lift up, locust. Exhale, release it down to the mat. Breathe in, press up, high plank. This time as you breathe out, press it back. Downward facing dog. Heels sink down, head is heavy. Take a moment here, shake it out, yes and no. Shoulders down the back. Belly up and in. Breath in. Breath out. Draw it in. Release it out. Last breath in. Last breath out. As you fill up, drop forward, high plank. And then as you empty out, hips up to the sky. Downward facing dog. Breathe in, draw forward, shoulders over wrists. Breath out, press it back. Downward facing dog, one more like that. Breathe in, draw forward. And then as you breathe out, hips up to the sky. Downward facing dog. Fill up. Empty it out. As you breathe in, rise high on your toes. Take a bend into your knees. Look between your hands. As you breathe out, walk, step, jump to the front of your mat. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Palms to shins, flat back. Breath out, fold forward, belly down to thighs. Root to rise, inhale, stand up, sweep up to the sky. And then as you empty out, hinge from your hips, lead with your heart, fold forward. Breath in, halfway lift. As you breathe out, fold forward, grab a hold of your weights if you'd like to use them. So on your next inhale, draw up halfway, belly in, shoulders come back, and then reach your arms long out behind you. Breath in, breath out, fill up, empty it out. Last breath in, last breath out. From here, take a bend into your elbows, bring your arms alongside of your body. Right foot grounds down into the mat, moving into warrior three. So as you breathe in, take your left leg long out behind you. Try to get yourself parallel to your mat. Spin the big toe inward. So this time as you fill up, take your arms long out behind you. And then as you empty out, draw them back in. Breathe in, take it long. Breath out, draw it in. Fill up. Empty it out. Breath in. Breath out, one more time. Inhale your arms out behind you. Exhale, draw your arms in. Hold here, breathe and bend into that right knee. Take your time here. And then as you breathe out, step that left foot out behind you. Left heel lifts up off the mat. Hips and toes square to the front of your mat. Crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Reach your arms long out in front of you. Palms face each other. Take a breath in, lengthen. And then as you breathe out, take a twist. Open up to the right side of your mat. As you fill up, come back to center. Empty out, twist to the right. Breathe in, come back to center. Breath out to the right, one more time. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, take it to the right. Inhale, come back to center. And then as you exhale, hands come down on the inside of your right toes. Right foot grounds down, right toe stays spun forward. So as you breathe in, step your left foot up to the front of your mat. And then as you breathe out, bend your knees, sink your bum. Draw your hands to your shoulders. As you fill up, stand up, press up. And then as you empty out, hands to shoulders, sink it down. Bring your hands down to the mat, breathe in, left foot steps back. Breath out. Fill up, step it up. Empty out, sink the bum down. Breathe in, stand up, press up. Empty out, sink all the way down. Hands down to the mat, fill up, left foot back. Empty out, low runner's lunge. One more time through, breathe in, step it up. Breath out, sink it down. Inhale, press up to the sky. Exhale, sink down. Hands down to the mat, fill up, left foot back. Empty it out. So left hand is going to come down onto the mat. You can release that weight. Right hand is going to keep a hold of this one. Breathe in, step the right foot back to meet the left. Ground that left hand down. Try to keep your hips level with one another. And then as you breathe in, draw that right elbow up. Breath out, right hand down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, take it down. One more. Fill up, draw it up. Empty out, right hand down, release the weight. Breathe in, high plank. Breath out, chaturanga. Fill up dog cobra. Empty out, hips up to the sky. Downward facing dog. Inhale, rise, bend and look. Empty out, feet to hands, fold forward. Draw it in, halfway lift. Release it out, let the head go heavy. Ground through your feet, inhale, lengthen, sweep up. Urdhva Hastasana. Breath out, open up, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Grabbing a hold of your weights. Fill up, come back up halfway. And then as you empty out, arms reach long. So think of your cow spine here. Belly still up and in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale it out. Last breath in. And then from here, as you breathe out, bend into the elbows, bring your arms alongside of your body. Left foot grounds down, coming into our warrior three. So as you breathe in, right foot steps out behind you. Breath out. As you fill up, take your arms long out behind you. Empty out, draw the elbows back in. Breathe in, arms reach long. Breath out, bend the elbows. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, bring it in one more time. Breathe in, take it back. Breath out, draw it in. From here, as you fill up, bend into your left knee as slow as you can. As you empty out, step that right foot out behind you. Right heel lifts up. Stack shoulders over hips. Breath in. Breath out, crescent lunge. As you fill up, reach your arms long out in front of you, palms face each other. And then as you empty out, take your twist open to the left side of your mat. Breathe in, come back to center. Breath out, twist. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist open, one more. Breathe in, come back to center. Breath out, take your twist. Inhale, back to center. And then as you exhale, draw your hands down on the inside of your left toes. As you breathe in, right foot steps up. Breath out, sink your bum, hands to shoulders. Inhale, press it up to the sky. Exhale, hands to shoulders, sink it down. Hands down to the mat, fill up, left foot back, right foot back. Empty out, low runner's lunge. Breathe in, right foot up. Breath out, press it up. Take it all the way down, hands down to the mat. Breathe in, right foot back. Breath out. Inhale the right foot up, last time through. Exhale, sink the bum. Breathe in, press up to the sky. Breath out, sink all the way down. Hands down to the mat, fill up, right foot back. And then as you empty out, right hand releases the weight. Breathe in, left foot steps back. Breath out, high plank. Try to keep those hips level with one another. Breathe in, left elbow up. Breath out, down. Inhale up. Exhale down, one more. Breath in, draw it up. Breath out, left hand down, release the weight. Take a breath in. Breath out, chaturanga. Fill up dog cobra. Empty out, hips up to the sky. Downward facing dog. Inhale, rise, bend and look. Empty out, feet to hands and fold. Draw it in, Ardha Uttanasana. Release it out, Uttanasana, fold forward. Inhale, stand up, reach up to the sky. Release it out, light as a feather, float forward. Breath in, halfway lift. Breath out, full, grab your weights. Inhale, rise up halfway, arms to the back wall. Breath out, one more breath here. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Hug those elbows in, right foot grounds down. Fill up, take the left foot out behind you. Empty out, warrior three. Breathe in, kick the arms back. Breath out, draw them in. Inhale. Exhale, one more time. Breath in. Breath out, take your time. Fill up, bend into the right knee with control. Empty out, step the left foot out behind you. Breathe in, lift your chest, rise up. Breath out, crescent lunge. Inhale, reach your arms long. And as you exhale, take your twist. Breathe in, back to center. Breath out, twist to the right, one more. Inhale to center. Exhale, take your twist. Breath into center. Breath out, hands down on the inside of your right toes. Fill up, left foot up. Empty out, sink the bum. Breathe in, press up to the sky. Breath out, sink all the way down. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, low runner's lunge. Breathe in, left foot up. Breath out, sink it down. Inhale, press up. Exhale, come down to the mat. Hands come down, one more. Fill up, left foot back. Empty out, last time through. Breathe in, left foot up. Breath out, sink it down. Inhale, take it up to the sky. Exhale, all the way down to the mat. Hands come down, fill up, left foot back. Empty out, left hand releases the weight. Breathe in, right foot steps back. Breath out. Inhale, that right elbow up. Exhale, right hand down. Breathe in. Breathe out, one more. Fill up, draw it up. Empty out, release it down. Breath in, high plank. Breath out, chaturanga. Breathe in, up dog cobra. Breath out, hips up to the sky. Downward facing dog, last time through. Inhale, rise, bend and look. Empty out, feet to hands, fold forward. Draw it in to lengthen. Release it out, fold. Inhale, stand up, reach up. Release it out, open up, fold forward. Breath in, halfway lift. Breath out, full, grab your weights. Inhale, draw it up halfway. Exhale it out. Breathe in. Breathe out, bend the elbows. Fill up, right leg out behind you. Empty out, warrior three. Breathe in, arms kick back. Breath out, draw it in. Fill up. Empty out, one more time. Breathe in, take it back. Breath out, draw it in with control. Fill up, bend into your right knee. Empty out, right foot steps out behind you. Inhale, lift your chest, rise up. Exhale it out. Breath in, arms reach long. And then as you breathe out, take your twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist open, one more. Breath into center. Breath out, twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands down on the inside of your left foot. Breathe in, right foot up. Breath out, sink it down. Inhale, press up to the sky. Exhale, hands to shoulders, sink it down. Hands down to the mat, fill up, right foot back. Empty out, low runner's lunge. Breathe and step it up. Breath out, sink it down. Inhale, press up high. Exhale, hands to shoulders, take it down. One more time through, fill up, right foot back. Empty it out. Breathe in, right foot up. Breath out, sink low. Inhale, take it up to the sky. Exhale, hands to shoulders, take it down. Breathe in, right foot back. Breath out, right hand releases the weight. Inhale, take your left foot back. Exhale, high plank. Fill up, draw that left elbow up. Empty out, left hand down. Breathe in, bring it up. Breath out, down, one more. Inhale. And then as you exhale, left hand down, release the weight. Breathe in. Breathe out, chaturanga. Fill up dog cobra. Empty out, hips up to the sky. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale it out. Last breath in. And last breath out. Draw your feet together to touch. And then on your next inhale, take your right leg up to the sky. Ekapada Adho Mukha Svanasana, 3-leg down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out, option to open and stack that right hip. Draw it in. Release it out, shoulders square off to the mat. Last breath in, the right toes reach up higher. And then from here, as you breathe out, draw your right knee to your right elbow, hold here. Now as you fill up, take it to the left elbow. From here, as you empty out, take it down to the left wrist. Breathe in, draw it back up, left elbow. Breath out to the right elbow. Fill up, take it to the left. Empty out, down to the left wrist. Breathe in, draw it up. Breath out to right elbow, one more time. Fill up, take it to the left. Empty out, take it down to the left wrist. Breathe in, draw it up. Breath out, take that right knee to right elbow. Take your right ankle towards your left wrist. Release that right shin down. Left toes wiggle out behind you. Top of the left foot comes down. So moving into our half pigeon. Right thigh is parallel to the side of your mat. Block or pillow can come underneath this right hip. Square yourself off to the front of your mat. Take it, inhale and open up. You can stay here as you exhale if you'd like. Come down onto forearms. If you'd like to move into swan, arms reach long. If you'd like to thread the needle, right hand stays down onto the mat. Breathe in, left arm up to the sky. And then as you breathe out, thread your left arm under your right. Draw your left shoulder, your left cheek down onto the mat. Let's take 3 more breaths here together. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Fill up. Empty it out. Last breath in. Last breath out. If you have that, thread the needle, right hand down. Breathe in, left fingertips up high. Breath out, left hand down. If you're on your forearms or if you're down onto your mat, slowly come back up onto long arms. Ground the hands down into the mat. Left toes curl under. This time as you breathe in, right knee, right elbow, hold here, 3 breaths. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, cat spine here, round. Exhale it out. Last breath in. Last breath out. As you fill up, take that right leg up to the sky. And as you empty out from here, you can take a bend into your knee. Roll out your ankle. Draw circles with your right knee. On your next inhale, straighten that leg, reach it up to the sky. And then as you empty out, bring that right foot back down onto the mat. Switching sides, coming onto the left side. Feet draw together to touch. And then as you breathe in, reach that left leg up. Option as you breathe out to open and stack hips. Fill up, empty it out. Draw it in. Release it out. Last breath in, the left leg reaches up higher. And then as you breathe out, draw left knee to left elbow. Now as you fill up, take it to the right elbow. And then as you empty out, take it down to the right wrist. Breathe in, draw it up. Breath out, cross it over. Inhale, take it to the right. Exhale, down to the wrist. Breathe in, draw it up. Breath out to the left, last time. Inhale to the right. Exhale down to your right wrist. Breathe in, bring it up. Breath out to the left. From here, hold here. Take your left ankle behind your right wrist. Left knee comes behind the left wrist. Right toes wiggle out behind you. Top of the right foot comes down. So same thing here, left thigh parallel to the side of your mat. Walk under the hips or use a pillow. Breathe in, open up. As you breathe out, if you'd like more, come down onto your forearms, move into your swan. And then if you'd like that, thread the needle. Left hand down to the mat. Breathe in, right fingertips reach up. And then as you breathe out, thread the right arm under the left. Three more breaths here together. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Fill up. Empty it out. Last breath in. And last breath out. If you have that, thread the needle. Left hand underneath your left shoulder. Breathe in, right fingertips up to the sky. Breath out, right hand down to the mat. If you're down on your forearms or down in your swan, slowly come back up onto long arms. Hands plant down into the mat. Right toes curl under. And then as you breathe in, draw left knee, left elbow, hold here, 3 breaths. Breath in, breath out. Draw it in, release it out. Last breath in, last breath out. As you fill up, take that left leg up to the sky. And then as you empty out, bend the knee, draw heel to bum. Curl out your ankle. Draw circles with your left knee. Inhale, take that left leg back up to the sky. Exhale, left foot comes down onto the mat. As you breathe in, rise up high on your toes. As you breathe out, bend your knees, let them hover off the mat. Fill up, empty it out. Draw it in, release it out. Last breath in. And then as you breathe out, knees come down onto the mat. Take them out wide, big toes come together to touch. And then sink back into your child's pose. Reach your arms long out in front of you. Forehead rests down on the mat. Now from here, keep pressing your elbows down into the mat. Bring your palms together to touch. And then take your thumbs to the back of your neck. From here, pressing your armpits down towards the mat. Getting a little stretch here. Breath in. Breath out. Fill up. Empty it out. Last breath in. And last breath out. Release your hands back down onto the mat. And then as you fill up, stacking your hips over your knees. Walk your arms long out in front of you, coming into puppy dog. From here, draw your chest down towards the mat. Now for less, forehead comes down. If you want a little bit more, bring your chin down onto the mat. Pressing your armpits down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Draw it in. Release it out. Last breath in. And last breath out. And then from here, slowly rise, come back up. Walk your hands back towards you. Toes curl under. Release your bum onto your heels. Forehead comes down. Hands reach back, grab the soles of your feet. Let's move into rabbit. Breathe in. And then as you breathe out, hips lift up. Come onto the crown of your head. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale it out. Last breath in. And then as you breathe out, sink back onto your heels. From your hands back down onto the mat. Lift, rise to tabletop. And then from here, just cross your ankles behind you. Roll and sink back onto your bum. Scooching up towards the front of your mat, bend into your knees. Arms alongside of your body. If you'd like a little bit of belly work for support, hands under thighs. Take it, inhale and lengthen. And then as you exhale, slowly release yourself down onto the mat, bone by bone. And then from here, arms down alongside of your body. Take your feet up to the sky. So you have the option to stay exactly as you are with your feet up to the sky. If you want to come to the wall and take your legs up the wall, if you'd like to take a block underneath your hips and then take them up, you can also use a pillow here if you prefer. So remember this option, you can stay here. If you want to choose to, you can always come into shoulder stand, come into plow, come into your deaf man's. So making sure that when you come into those poses, you're always looking up to the sky. So you don't want to be looking at me as you're doing this. You can listen to the cues, but try not to look side to side. I'll cue you through those. So feet go up to the sky, elbows press down into the mat. Then if you'd like to work into your shoulder stand, hands walk up your back towards your shoulder blades. Gaze is up to the sky. Stack feet over hips. Press up through the balls of your feet. And then if you'd like to take it further from here, release one foot overhead at a time. Coming into plow. Hands stay on your back unless both feet can touch the ground. Once both feet are safely down on your mat, hands can release, can reach for your toes if you'd like. Press your heels towards the back wall. Or if you'd like, you can interlace your fingers together. Your knuckles reach towards the opposite of the mat, so opposite of your feet. If you have that bind and you'd like to move the deaf man's, release the bind. Draw one knee towards your ear at a time. Bring your big toes together to touch. Hands wrap around the soles of your feet. Be mindful here of your neck. There's a lot of pressure. And then if you're in your deaf man's, come back to your plow. From your plow, move to shoulder stand. Hands come back onto your back. And then reach your feet back up to the sky. If you're in your shoulder stand, slowly come back down onto the mat. If you have a block or something like that underneath you, remove it at this time. Draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Keep hugging those knees in. Release your shoulders down onto the mat. Fill up. And then as you empty out, release yourself over to the right side in the fetal position. Again, same thing here. If you want that peace and calm, roll on to your right. If you want to keep that more active side open, roll on to the left. And then when you're ready, slowly meet me in our cross-legged seat. And then when you get there, hands draw to heart center. Take a deep breath in and inhale love. And exhale peace. Bringing your thumb to your third eye in between your eyebrows. Fill up. And then as you empty out, bow forward. And together we say, Namaste. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I'm open to any suggestions that you might have, so you can always send me a message if there's something that you would like to try or you want to work on. I hope you guys have a lovely weekend. See you soon. Bye.